All right, so today we are talking about assumed, and we are going to play around a little bit with ChatGPT's new operator. At Assumed, we have several clients that use our assumed seeds for verifying vendors or partners' information, vetting, we would call it. So making sure that if you're going to work with a new company, and for example, if they're going to be an affiliate or a vendor of yours, for example, if you were a lead generation company, you want to make sure that the data that they're sending is getting a good experience. So, if they're agreeing to only sell to you, we want to make sure they're only selling to you. Likewise, if you're sending leads to people, you want to make sure that they are not abusing that data. So that's one use case where you can get an assumed seed and submit it to their lead form. And then within assumed, you can go into the inbox and check and see what kind of contact rates, how many calls, how many texts, things like that they're getting. So one of the problems in this whole process is it's a very manual process. You have to go in, you have to manually order a seed and assume, then you have to fill out the form. So today we're going to show you with a rough example how you can use ChatGPT's operator to do all of that for you. So we've got a pretty rough prompt here, but essentially it's going to go into assumed, it's going to log in, it's going to go and order a contact, then it's going to go to one of our sample forms and it's going to fill it out. So let's give this a whirl. As you can see with ChatGPT's operator, it opens a browser almost within your web page, and then it's going to be working on that browser. It does give you the ability to jump in. I've been logged in before, so that's why it automatically logged me in already. But if I wasn't logged in, it would prompt me to click on the box and go ahead and log in for it. As you can see now, it's already going through. It's gone to the contacts page. Now it's ordering a contact. Now it's in the shopping cart. Sometimes at this point, it asks me to confirm, but I put in the prompt to go ahead and skip that. So hopefully it honors it. Okay, it's already ordered the contact. Now it's just waiting for it to produce itself. There it is. Next step, it's going to click on the details and copy all of those. And just so everybody's clear here, because this does look like a video, this isn't a video at all. This is real time with operator going through and doing this in its own browser just based off of that prompt that I had entered above. So we're using a real assumed seed here, but we're using the assumed seeds that do not have a phone number. So I'm just using a hard-coded 5551212 number for this example. So again, with a simple prompt, we already went ahead and had it go to a website, and it's figuring out the form fields and matching up those contact fields from the assumed seed with the form fields. There you'll see it pick the project, which I coded into the prompt, and then it's taking the zip code and the address from the assumed seed. This form is a testing form, and it pre-fills just some demo data there for our own internal testing. So the ChatGPT operator is going to overwrite those test fields, those test values with the actual assumed seed fields that it just produced. Not always the fastest in the world, but, and this is a single seed example. I just want people to kind of think past the box here and think, well, what if I had 50 vendors or 150 vendors? How much would this automation save me then? And I think the answer is a lot. So there it is. The lead has been submitted, and this process is done.